Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to the Roger Report, where we dive into the fascinating world of tennis and explore the greatest stories from the ATP Tour. So, let's talk about a topic that's been shrouded in myth for far too long: Roger Federer's relationship with clay courts. For years, fans have believed that the Swiss maestro detested playing on the surface, but we're here to set the record straight. It all started back in 2009, when Federer won his first and only French Open title, defeating Robin Soderling in a thrilling final. But what many people don't know is that Federer was actually very fond of clay from the get-go. In fact, he grew up playing on the surface and even had to adapt to its demands during the winter months when he played indoors. "I am a clay court player, essentially," Federer once said. "I enjoyed playing on clay at the beginning of my tour. It was hard because I lost my first 11 matches, and then at the French Open it took time to win." That's right, folks. Federer struggled early on in his career, but he persevered and went on to win 11 titles on the surface. Now, you might be wondering why fans assumed that clay was Federer's least favorite surface. Well, there are a few reasons for this. First of all, it's true that Federer has had more success on hard courts and grass, where he's won an incredible 20 Grand Slam titles. But secondly, Federer's early struggles on clay, losing his first 11 matches, might have led some to believe that the surface wasn't his cup of tea. However, as we all know, Federer is a player who thrives under pressure and rises to the occasion in big games. And when it comes to clay, he's one of the most formidable players on the planet. With 11 titles under his belt, including 6 at the Masters 1000 level, Federer has proven that he can conquer even the toughest surfaces. Of course, one man who knows a thing or two about clay is Rafael Nadal, a fellow tennis great and longtime rival of Federer's. While Nadal was dominating on clay during his prime, Federer was quietly accumulating wins and titles in the background. It wasn't until 2009 that Nadal suffered a rare defeat at Roland Garros, handing the title to Federer in one of the biggest upsets in tennis history. And as we all know, Federer seized the moment, beating Soderling in a thrilling final to complete his career Grand Slam and win that French Open title. Fast forward to today, and we're still talking about the legacy of Roger Federer on clay courts. As he looks back on his incredible career, it's clear that this surface was one of his favorites, not just because of the wins, but also because of the lessons he learned and the growth he experienced along the way. In fact, as Federer himself said, "I am really happy with my clay court career, to be honest." That's music to our ears, folks. It's time to set the record straight about Roger Federer on clay courts. He's a champion, plain and simple. And if you're still wondering why he loved playing on the surface, just remember, it's not just about winning, it's about the journey, the struggles, and the triumphs. That's all for today on the Roger Report. Thanks for joining us on this journey through one of tennis' greatest stories. Until next time, stay classy, and we'll catch you in the next episode.